everyone. Glad you could join me today for Practice With Me. We're going to be going over our song in the kids virtual piano lesson series, as well as the song that we had learned for the adults, okay? But we're first going to start with the kids songs, okay? So if you want to pull out your lesson book, you can, all right? And we will turn to page, let's see, what page are we on? Oh yes, we were on page 33, okay? We were working on Jingle Bells. Let's go ahead and pull that out. There you go. Wonderful. All right, so if we're sitting here at the piano, remember we are going to be in G position, okay? So if you remember how to find your G position, I always like to start in C position. And then I put my right hand thumb, finger 1, on G above middle C. And then I put my left hand thumb on D below middle C, okay? And that's that super low bass clef sound, okay? There it is, right? Okay, so now that we're here in position, we are going to begin practicing Jingle Bells, just the right hand by itself, okay? I just want to see how we do on it. And I will be saying the note names as we play, okay? So if you want, you could put your left hand back down in your lap, or you could just keep it up there if that's easier for you, okay? Remember, this is sort of the starting line of this song, okay? We just want to see how we do. And then we'll take out some spots to eat some Christmas cookies, okay? All right, so starting with the finger 3 on B, I'm going to count off. And we're going to play through Jingle Bells right hand only on page 33 one time. Okay? All right. 1, 2, ready, play. B, 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 hold. B, 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 hold. B up to D, down to G. A, B, 2, 3, 4. C, C, C. Up to D, very good. B, 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 hold. B, 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 hold. B, D, G, A, B, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 B, 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 D, D, C, down to A, then G, 2, 3, 4. How did that go for you guys? Was it okay? Was it really hard, or was it okay? It kind of just depends on how you're feeling about it, right? Yes. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Hannah. I see you guys are watching. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so the right hand, it's pretty okay, but I feel that some of the lines, perhaps the end of line 2, those last 2 measures, and maybe the very last 2 measures of the whole song. Those sections are kind of hard, and especially when we throw in the left hand, it just gets a little bit tricky. So let's take that right hand and we're going to drill it, okay? Let's see if we can make, let's see how many Christmas cookies we're going to do. Ooh, okay. Take a look there. 3/8 notes. So we're going to play it through 3 times. We're going to do line 2, the whole line, 3 times, okay? Now, let's go ahead and put that right hand back in G position, okay? All right. So starting here, we have our finger 4 on C, okay? Finger 4, right hand on C. And we are playing the second line. Are we ready? All right. 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 B, 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 A, B, A, hold to D, right, that's one time, okay? One Christmas cookie in my belly. Let's eat another Christmas cookie. Maybe this one's got sprinkles on it, okay? Here we go, starting with that finger 4 on C. Line 2 of Jingle Bells. Oh, Sebastian, we can't do it a million times. We'll be here forever. You're silly. Okay, starting with the finger 4 on C. 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 down to B, 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 A, up to B, down to A, skip all the way up to D. There we go. That was our second time, okay? Now for our final cookie, let's do a Grinch cookie. Do you know what a Grinch cookie is? It's kind of like a mint sugar cookie, right? That you put a few drops of green food coloring in the dough, and then you bake it, and it's got like, it looks like the color of the Grinch. It's so good. Maybe you can find a recipe for it, or maybe I'll post it. It's so fun. Okay, so starting there, line 2, finger 4 on C. We're gonna play that line again, okay? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, play. Down to B, down to A, up to B, down to A, skip all the way up to D. All right, yeah, we're just doing some really good stuff, right? Okay, I think that deserves like a mini cheer. What do you think? Let's do the DJ cheer. Yeah, because I promised Claire we could do the DJ cheer. So for the right hand being so awesome, we are going to pretend to scratch a record, right? And we'll put our headphones on the left hand, right? And let's do the DJ cheer. You ready? Awesome job with the right hand. Okay, that was super silly. Claire, I hope that one was okay for you. Now let's see if we can drill the right hand still, but the last line, okay? This one's a little bit trickier. And let's go with 3 again. Let's go with 3 times through on that last line, okay? Let's try it. It sounds kind of like line 2, but it's not exact, okay? So make sure that we're aware of that. I'm gonna put my right hand in G position again. I have my right hand 4 on C, okay? Let's play it 3 times through, okay? And let's see, these are peppermints or candy canes, okay? Let's have 1 candy cane. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 down to B, 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 skip up to D, D, C, skip to A, then G, 2, 3, 4. That was pretty good. Yeah, it gets a little bit tricky in that second to last measure, so just be very aware of those intervals, okay? Let's play it again. Okay, second candy cane in your belly, okay? You ready for this? All right, starting with that finger 4 on C. I'm gonna count off. 1, 2, ready, play. C, 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 down to B, 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 skip up to D, D, C, A, G, 2, 3, 4. That was really good. Okay, now pretend that we can play through this last one, and we are having like the biggest candy cane that has ever been made. What do you say? That sounds delicious to me. And let's make it a rainbow candy cane, right? Like the biggest rainbow candy cane ever, okay? Let's start with that finger 4 on C, that last line, okay? Let's give it a really good try, all right? 1, 2, ready, play. Down to B, skip up to D, down to C, skip to A, then G, 2, 3, 4. That was amazing. You guys have done such a good job on this part, right? The right hand can get a little bit tricky in there with those last sections on lines 2 and 4. But if you keep up that sort of drilling or your candy cane eating or your cookie eating when you're practicing, it will help quite a bit. So just try to do that every day, okay? Now let's see what's going on in the left hand. All right, there's a lot of harmonic fifths, right? And you know how those sound, right? What does a harmonic fifth sound like? Yeah, it's like you play the notes at the same time, right? It's going to take practice being able to play that harmonic fifth with that right hand melody, right? So what I want to do is just do one quick run through of the whole song, just the left hand, okay? We're going to play lots of fifths, okay? And a lot of single notes, okay? But you just have to be aware of when they change, all right? So let's give that a try. I'm going to get into G position now, okay? Oh yes, Aubrey, I know. It's hard. It's definitely a hard song. You are absolutely right. But if you do your drilling or your cookie eating or your candy cane eating every day with each hand, it will get easier and easier. But it does take a lot of work at the beginning, right? It's kind of like, oh my gosh, this is too hard. But I know you can do it. It's just going to take a little bit more time at the piano, okay? So let's switch to that left hand. I'm going to find my left hand spot. I'm looking at my left hand right now in C position, right? But this song is not in C position, it's in G position. So I see where my left hand finger 4 on D is, and that's where I'm going to put my left hand finger 1 now. And I'll fan out those fingers. It's kind of cool. All right, so now I'm in position. We're going to play all of Jingle Bells, just the left hand, okay? This one. Let's see how it goes, okay? I'm going to count off. 1, 2. Ready? Play. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Line 2. 2, 3, 4. Back to a fifth. 2, 3, 4. Now a D. 2, 3, 4. And it's tied, so keep holding it. 2, 3, 4. Line 3. Fifth. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Here's the last line. D by itself. 2, 3, 4 with the fifth. 2, 3, 4. Now the hard part. 4, 2, up to 1, 2, and then on a fifth. 2, 3, 4. So how did you do on the left hand part? Was that easier or was it still really hard? You tell me in the comments, okay? It was okay. All right, well, that's good. That's very good. That shows that you're doing an excellent job practicing those harmonic intervals, right? And in this case, we have just lots of harmonic fifths. So you must be like almost an expert at those now, right? That's good. That's really good. Okay, now the tricky part comes in now. Putting our hands together, right? Yikes! It's okay if it's still a little bit scary to do it hands together, okay? What I like to do when I'm learning a song hands together for the first time and it's still hard, I like to slow the tempo down to like super duper slow. We're talking like a snail. Not even a turtle, y'all. We're talking snail slow, okay? That is A-okay because we're still learning it, right? So think about that as you're practicing. It doesn't have to be crazy fast. We're not talking horses here. No way. We're talking snails, all right? I even have a snail poster. I don't know where he is, though. I'll have to look for him another day. It's so cute. Anyway, so think about snail slow, okay? We're going to try Jingle Bells hands together. Super snail slow, okay? Let's do it. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you guys are doing a good job. Now find your G position, okay? I'm not going to help you this time. Let's see if you can find it on your own. All right, I have my right hand thumb on G, and I have my left hand thumb on D in the bass clef. Yes. Okay. Super snail slow. That means I'm going to basically count super slow. You're going to love this. Ready? I'm going to count off. 1, 2. Ready, go. Hold. There you go. Awesome job. Keep it up. B up to D, down to G. A with the B. 2. Snail slow. 4, 4, 4, 4, down to B, B, D in your left hand. A, up to B, tied note, A, skip all the way up to D, hold. Wow, y'all are great. Hold. Excellent. B up to D, down to G, A and a B, 2, 3, 4, C, 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 down to B, 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 A in your left hand, D, and a C, skip to A, and then on a G, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that was cool. Y'all did an awesome job. It's kind of like you start the song and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Right? And then when you get some practicing going, you start feeling like extra cool, right? I know I do. I feel super cool after I play a song like that, right? Very good. All right. So with that, take that experience of taking it super duper slow and start to give that little snail a little push, right? So bump up the tempo, bump up the speed, little by little, okay? As you're feeling more confident in the song, which I know some of you are, you're already commenting, you're like, oh, I got this, this is no big deal. That's a good thing, okay? That shows that you are confident in your skills, okay? So let's see if we can play it through once more. I'm gonna make my snail go a little quicker, okay? And I'm not gonna be saying any of the extra instruction for this time through, okay? See how well you do, all right? You're gonna do awesome, I can already tell. Okay, let's find our G position. All right, I have my right hand thumb on G above middle C. I have my left hand thumb on D below middle C, right? I like to always do that just to make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, our snail's gonna go a little faster now, okay? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, play. feeling? Did you get through it? Did you? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yes. And if you didn't, that's okay too, because you've got a lot of time until Friday. It's only Monday, right? So practice every day making your Christmas cookies and your candy canes and get that Jingle Bells to a point where you are feeling confident, right? You can do it, all right? All right, excellent work on Jingle Bells, you guys. Okay, and I think that's all I gave you for this week was Jingle Bells. Let's see, how are we on time? I think we're good. Yes. Okay. So, okay, wonderful. We are perfect on time. So that's it for Jingle Bells, guys, okay? Keep your practice up, kids. You are finished, all right? Okay, I'll see you on Friday, and I'll see you in the private group.